year is coming to an end, but the new year will begin. And today, on NPWA Wrestling, it's a look back at 1997, the year in review. And we'll review shortly when we return what happened last week in Holiday Havoc 97.
NPWA Wrestling is sponsored by the leader in fitness, World Gym, Washington Street, Middletown.
On today's television show, we will review what happened in 1997, the top 20 moments. We'll take a look at the NPWA voting. We want to hear your votes by the end of the year. Worst wrestler, best wrestler, tag team, most popular and most hated. And we're also going to have a review of those awards from the past. But right now, let's go down to business and review what happened last week at Holiday Havoc 97. Oh! The tag team titles were on the line. It was hot lightning going into the tag team titles from Sonny D, and substituting for him, for the bad boy, was the Bounty Hunter. The action was hot and heavy, and a lot of rules were broken. But as you take a look at these highlights, it got a little crazy towards the end. For those of you that missed it, you missed a war. But in the end, Hot Lightning tried to put an end to the Bounty Hunter. A bulldog off the top onto a steel chair. The cover and 3. Hot Body Brown and the Lightning Warrior. Hot Lightning has once again retained for the second time the tag team titles of the NPWA. And what's going to happen now with Sonny D, the Bounty Hunter, and the bad boy finding out about it?
You make me sick. You lost the title for us. You are not even worth to be Bounty Hunter.
But Sonny D returned later on that night, and they fixed the ring, and he managed Hollywood in his championship match. The Samurai's heavyweight championship on the line. But Hollywood worked over the Samurai en route to a victory. He put him up in the torture rack and stretched the back of the Samurai, which was weakened throughout the match and earlier in the week. And when it was all said and done, the man known as Hollywood became the 4th man to ever win the NPWA Championship in a 4.5-year history. The winner and new NPWA Heavyweight Champion, Hollywood! one of the most unstoppable champions. Never has there been a man with so much force holding the gold.
For a long time. After these fans do it, go to garbage. Bouncing, what you just saw was really pathetic. I despise it. They send me garbage. They get carried out like garbage. But what it was a demonstration. It sends a clear message to any wannabe wrestler and you wannabe champion in the world today. Watch, look, open your eyes, everybody in here, everybody on national TV, and every other wrestler. There are no laws. This is profession. There are no weaknesses.
Wrestling fans, as the year closes, we want to get your votes. And we've asked many times for you to call in or for you to write to us. We're going to review some of the votes of the past for these categories.
It's time. It's the end of the year. The NPWA fan poll. It's time to vote. You, the fans, our third year in a row of the following categories. Let's start off with the Wrestler of the Year. 1994's Wrestler of the Year. The then NPWA champion, Hot Body Brown. 1995's Wrestler of the Year was a man who held on to that NPWA championship for a while. Sergeant Slade.
1996's Wrestler of the Year, Hot Body Brown. Send in your vote for 1997's Wrestler of the Year, the Tag Team of the Year.
In 1994, it was Tom the G and the Headbangers, collectively the Tag Team Champions, the Wild Thing. In 1995, it was the Tag Team Champions, the Bad Boy, the Executioner, the Bad Attitudes.
1996's Tag Team of the Year, the Rockin' Rebel, the Cool Kid, the Cool Connection, the Originals. Who will be the Tag Team of the Year for 1997? The most popular wrestler.
In 1994, most popular to the Ultimate Champ. In 1995, the most popular Wrestler of the Year, Sergeant Slade.
1996's most popular wrestler, the Samurai. Who will be most popular wrestler in 1997? The most hated wrestler.
In 1994, the most hated wrestler was the Bad Boy. In 1995, the most hated wrestler of the year was NPWA champion Hot Body Brown. I guess they don't like me anymore.
In 1996, most hated wrestler, the Lightning Warrior. Who will be most hated wrestler in 1997? And the worst wrestler.
The only wrestler to win consecutive years and dominate a category in 1994. As well as in 1995, Wild Willie.
In 1996, after losing a match to prove he was the worst wrestler against the Middletown Mauler, it was Wild Willie to break the top. Who will the 1997 Worst Wrestler be? Don't forget to vote by the end of the year. The Wrestler of the Year, the Tag Team of the Year, Most Popular, Most Hated, and Worst Wrestler of the Year. The annual NPWA Year-End Awards, the Fan Poll.
Come on!
January 8th, 1997. SuperStar Showdown 4. Hot Body Brown defending the heavyweight championship of the world against the Samurai.
Oh! A DDT on a chair, directly on a head.
Yeah, I want to be my best friend. His name's Steel.
Look at this. Oh, this is cute. This is something. If this ends like this, once again, Hot Body Brown comes out on top.
One.
Wait a second.
Get him out of there.
Scott Oresco's
Get out of there, Scott Oresco. Get out of there. Oh my, go back to Payson. Get out of that ring now.
Samurai measuring him. What's he gonna do? High cross body.
Calling in, complaining. Complaining about this blatant cheat. Oresco. No! Come on, no way! Come on, no! Come on!
The Samurai becomes the first time winner of his NPWA championship.
Yes!
Hot Body Brown was disqualified.
No, he wasn't.
Come on, no way!
I can't.
What's going on?
January 29th, 1997. Wanting a championship match badly, Hot Body Brown battles it out with tag team partner the Lightning Warrior in a ladder match. The winner of the match to get a shot at the Samurai.
Low blow, and look, they took the whole ladder over with him. This
move right here. Watch
leaping
this.
across the ring.
Great move. Great athletic ability. Look at this drop kick of the ladder. Perhaps right here sums it all up though.
This is one of the biggest.
Wow. 360, 480, whatever you want to call it. No, Matt hurt himself.
Hot Body
Right
Brown
here,
didn't give
Hot
up.
Body had it. I thought he had it right here. Just a few more inches he would have had it.
Kicked him out of the ring, and then this one, this is where he got caught.
Gets caught. His hand gets caught in the ring. And of course the man
Then at the end, it was the Lightning Warrior who climbed to the top to receive the contract to fight the Samurai.
Body slam. The cool kid's trying to get out. There he is. Did he get out of the rope yet?
Oh, he's still in the ring now.
April 2nd, 1997. The Cool Kid and the Rockin' Rebel, the tag team champion, defending their tag team titles against the challengers, Hot Lightning, Hot Body Brown, and the Lightning Warrior.
Oh no! Double kick to the head.
It's over.
That could do it.
No, I told you. What did I tell you?
New NPWA Tag Team Champion. April 16th, 1997, SuperStar Showdown 4. Connecticut title on the line. The champion, the Raging Bull. Challenger, the Bad Boy.
Into the match where people can get hit upside the head with guitars.
And the bull is
chairs.
unconscious.
And the bull has a hard head, so I mean, I think that did more damage to the chair than it did to the ball, to be honest with you. Serrano.
April 30th, tag team title matchup. The loser of the fall to retire for 1 year from the NPWA.
This isn't dinner. This is worth it. This is worth it.
Suplex Supper coming up.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Wow. The end. The end.
That's illegal.
It's illegal.
That's illegal. They busted the sledge over top of a piece of wood. It's illegal. That's cheating. Use a weapon. The sledge is out. Now they're setting them up. What are they doing? Oh no.
That was April 30th, 1997. April 30th, 1998. Will we see the return of
Oh,
Sledge?
the moment I am so happy, Bronson. Look on your face, tells me.
We're watching highlights now of last week on NPWA.
June 11, 1997. A war that had never gone down like this in the history of the NPWA. Death takes on Hollywood in a match that took place everywhere throughout the NPWA House of Action.
It was everywhere. Hollywood made it known that all he wanted to do is pulverize Death and put him out of the NPWA once and for all by scaring the life, if he hasn't, out of him. He ended up in the NPWA interview area and it turned into a war inside the studio of the NPWA. It got out of hand. It was crazy. But Death in Hollywood did not back down. They went at it tooth and nail with any weapon they possibly could find. Then it ended up where Hollywood was being sent in the back of the truck. And Death always carts his opponents to the hillside cemetery sometimes.
In the very end of this matchup, Hollywood put Death out of the NPWA seemingly forever because we haven't seen him since.
It got out of control. But what we hear now is that Death has not been seen since this match took place. Where's Death? Uh-oh. Are we still on the air? 3 count. No!
July 2nd, 1997. The Samurai's toughest world title match to that day. Against Lunatic Louie. Samurai was beaten to a pulp throughout that match and suffered not even knowing where he was, a concussion. But he came out with the pinfall at the end.
I can't see how he's still getting up. This is a long match too.
Now the Samurai is wandering around. The Lunatic feels he has his match in control. Look at him. He's telling the Samurai to go up to the top. He lets the Samurai go up to the top.
That might not be a good.
I think that he feels that if the Samurai jumps off that he can catch him or something. Look, he's waiting.
Everybody knows top usually.
He's got a lot of weight. We are about to see. He caught him. No, he didn't. 2.
I apologize sincerely.
The worst match of the year in NPWA history, for that matter. The cameraman fell asleep. Wild Willie versus Top Gun.
All right. I knew who was going to win that match. Great work.
Well, we're definitely going to have to check out the replay on that. I don't know what happened.
Using the ropes as leverage.
This is
our sleep. For NPWA, you know, that's not the first time it's happened.
And they're still out.
Boy, was that match brutal, bad, and horrible. And both the wrestlers were so bad after. Guys just laid there while the ring was being taken down and the show was off the air. A terrible display.
Next week, we have Raging Bull versus Python, the Connecticut champion, Bad Boy and Bounty Hunter versus Turbo and Justice.
They actually clean this crap up or what?
I wasn't even here this week, that week watching it.
Or just a midget?
On August 13th, 1997, the cameraman for the Wild Willie match was being interviewed. And then Wild Willie attacked him. Cameraman Kevin was put in the boots by Wild Willie. And Wild Willie was met to the boots of Tom and G and the headbang.
Everybody gets beat up. The referee has got to step in here.
August 21st, 1997, SummerSlam-tacular. Colossal Kevin, the midget, defeats Wild Willie, destroying the ounce of credibility that Wild Willie doesn't even have.
Announcers are wrestling in NPWA. Fans writing letters. And we got midget cameraman. Who's outside the ring. Definitely turned a little brutal here. Somebody is going to be seriously hurt after this. And it's probably going to be the bounty hunter.
August 21st, the same day, SummerSlam-tacular. Chain match for the Connecticut title. The Bounty Hunter versus the Bad Boy. It got ugly.
Fans getting into it. Oh my goodness!
But one power bomb wasn't enough for the Bad Boy.
You got it! What just happened, Bronson? You gotta be kidding me!
October 8th, 1997, Hollywood. After months and months of being aggravated with the groupie, turns his back on him in a despicable manner.
He just said, here's your fan club. That's all the jabroni fan. Planning on ending this.
November 5th, 1997.
He's got it.
The groupie puts up the most gallant effort ever,
Oh, there he goes. He grabbed
trying to
the head,
defeat,
he's squeezing him.
but
The
didn't.
groupie's gonna get out of here.
The man known as Hollywood. And Hollywood injures the groupie and keeps him out of action until last week. Somebody better help the groupie. November 12th, 1997. Hollywood beats up and racks Mad Mike.
Sorry, looking like a box of acrylic bricks.
Look at him! That is not the position the body's headed. Wow, he's got it cinched. Now I feel bad for Mad Mike. He's bringing him back into the ring for Sonny D. Look at the way his body is. The referee is going to call. Oh my goodness.
November 12th, 1997. Hot Lightning loses the tag team titles to Sonny D and the Bad Boy.
The referee's out taking the headbanger out here. Look what he just did. Where's the referee in all this? There he is. Oh, you got it. Center ring.
November 12th, NPWA invades Meriden, Connecticut, the Center Ring Talk Show. November 26th, Hollywood introduces this new valet, Lady Leah.
Lady Leah.
December 3rd, Hollywood ends the wrestling career of the Raging Bull. December 10th, Hollywood attacks announcer Scott Oresco. And just last week, 2 title changes. One of them, Hot Lightning, win the tag team titles back from Sonny D and substitute the Bounty Hunter. And last week, Hollywood wins the NPWA Championship from the Samurai. What will the new year bring?